The Olympic champion warming up here at the World Championships. Scott Hamilton will soon skate for the gold, looking for his 4th title, and it is well within his grasp. Now, as we mentioned, Scott has insisted he has something to prove here at the World Championships. Now, this is Scott's Olympic performance in the free skating. On Sarajevo, Scott had finished 1st in the compulsory figures, 2nd in the short program, and his free skating would give him the gold. But as he left the ice, he had only words of apology for a program he felt was not his finest effort. But his feelings were not shared by those who staged a hero's welcome. February 24th was Scotty Hamilton Day in Denver, Colorado, where he now lives and trains. It was time to welcome the Olympic champion home. And for Hamilton, the key to the city. But Scott was not through. While others have retired following the Olympics, Hamilton came here to the World Championships to fight once again, to look for one more world title. Earlier in the week, he won each of the 3 compulsory figure tracings. He was well on his way to a 4th title.
At the Olympics, I felt a lot of external pressure, and I felt the media pressure. I felt the pressure of having to perform for my country. I felt the pressure of having to be the most special performance for the most incredible championship for this and that, and more important and unbelievable and fantastic. And I just, God, I drove myself crazy. And here, there's not that pressure. I've won the Worlds before. I've got the Olympic gold now. I'm not so tensed up about everything. I really just want to skate well.
Our next competitor, representing the United States, the Olympic champion from the United States, Scott Hamilton.
Well, as we said, John, this boy is looking for that performance of his lifetime. He's got the gold medal just about in his hand. Now all he has to do is skate his heart out. Lost his balance a little bit at that point, but this rink is slightly narrower than the regulation size, and it's causing some trouble. And touched it. You know, I'm just not sure how the judges will look at that. But the thing about Scotty is that he may start off a little weak, but look at him come back. He's coming back a fighter, harder than ever. Look at that spin. That is beautiful.
But it's no less poignant. Early on, Scotty's adoptive parents discovered that figure skating provided therapeutic help for a childhood malady which had stunted his growth and affected his intestinal tract. The cool, humid atmosphere of the rink helped him. Scott's mother was taken from him by cancer. He now skates benefits to help find a cure for that disease.
advantage on the takeoff and the landing. And that's so very important.
Hamilton finished 5th in the 1980 Olympic Games, but since 1981, he has not lost a single skating competition.
Those two small imbalances at the beginning of the program, this was a very excellent program for Scott Hamilton.
Boy, you can see it in his face. He hasn't announced it yet, but this will likely be his last World Championship. Scott Hamilton, 5'3" tall, 110 pounds, and all of it heart and soul.
And you know, right at the beginning of his program, he started off a little weak. Let's look at this triple flip. There it is, where he touches down, just doesn't get out fast enough. But you know, this kid comes back fighting, and here's how he does it. With a triple toe loop combination. Look at this. Triple toe loop, perfectly landed, goes right up calmly into the double toe loop. Magnificent.
The problem now is getting Scott Hamilton off the ice.
He's having the time. Well, you know, John, I think maybe this wasn't the performance of his life, but then again, someone who's I'm sure, about to win their 4th World Championship, maybe he doesn't have anything to prove.
Scott Hamilton loading up with flowers from his fans here. You know, his coach, Don Laws, has a great quote. To know Scott Hamilton is to know that nice guys can finish first.
5.8.
Technical merit scores, and they are good. The low of 5.6, not as good as Orson.
No, I don't think so. And that, of course, is because I think that Scott doesn't have a triple axel. He touched down on the triple flip, and I think the judges deducted marks for that.
That's Don Laws with him there. And now from the 9 judges from 9 different countries, the marks for artistic impression.
5.7.
And again, not great, but good enough. It should be gold for the American.
5.8.
We'll sort things out here, have the final results for you. Stay with us.
5.8, 5.8, 5.9, 5.9.
And it is official. Scott Hamilton with his 4th world title. Orser the silver. Boitano and Cockrell, the other American finishes.